Well, it's Black Friday, and of course, the holiday shopping season is upon us. And while we're all looking for the best deals, right, to check some of those things off of our lists, experts say there is something we need to remain vigilant about, and that's scams. 1 in 5 adults fall victim to scams annually, according to the latest research. And that number is even greater during the holiday shopping season. So, here to educate us further and make sure that we know how to protect ourselves from scams is cybersecurity expert and member of the FBI and Secret Service Cybersecurity Task Force, Pete Nicoletti. Good morning, Pete. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. We're here to prevent your viewers from getting scammed this morning. And it's crazy out there. We're seeing an almost 90% increase in fake websites this year over last. So fake websites are selling you Rolexes for $250 and Louis Vuitton bags for $100. Well, guess what? Those deals are too good to be true. You just can't be fooled by them. You've got to, here's the thing that we like to do around Thanksgiving dinner and these holidays is talk to the cybersecurity expert in your family and say, hey, moms and dads are getting fooled. Grandfathers and grandmothers are getting scammed. You just don't want to let that happen because it's really embarrassing and it's costing us a lot of money.
Sure. And, none of us want to fall prey or victim to these scams. Do you have any tips? You said some of those deals might just be too good to be true. What are some of sort of those moments that people maybe need to take a pause and think exactly what you said before hitting buy?
Well, the first thing is they're typically coming in through email. You want to ignore the website that they're referencing and go directly to a real retailer's website because we've seen a huge uptick in fake websites, almost 90% of an uptick from last year. So they're going to have Black Friday. It's going to say Amazon Black Friday Deals.com. And well, guess what? That's a fake website and they're selling fake stuff and you're going to get scammed. So you really need to talk with your parents, like it says right on the screen there. The emails, there's 300 characteristics of emails that normal humans can't understand a fake one for a real one. Every website that you buy and sell something from, set up two-factor authentication so that they can't rip off your credentials. And don't share your credentials. Make sure you have separate credentials for every single website. And then finally, absolutely use your credit card to buy things. If somebody's asking for Bitcoin or a debit card or sending them money, any kind of money through any of the cash apps, those things you don't get a second chance. Once the money's gone. And keep your devices secure and download a free firewall. Download checkpoints. We have a zone alarm so you can protect, your computer and 5 devices from and it'll prevent you from going to those fake websites. So lots of ideas there.
Yeah, well, Pete, you did send us over some really damning data on scams. And according to that data, California residents lose an average of $712.08 per scam over Black Friday. Can you really tell us more about this risk to consumers and how frequently this is happening to people? That's a lot of money to be losing.
Well, it's the third largest economy in the world. People don't realize that the cyber criminals have created the third largest economy after the United States and China. And once you realize that, you really should have your spider senses tingling. You know, the the fake websites, the pay in advance, the too good to be true, arriving by email, all of these things really should be, but you let down your guard when it's something that you really want. All of a sudden, your spider senses are thrown out the window. So, and that's where we're seeing a lot of, unfortunately, grandparents that are not really cyber savvy. They see it coming on the on the email, and they think everything on the internet is true. It used to be maybe 25 years ago, but not anymore. Like Checkpoint Research has said, 88% or 89% of all new domain names are fake domains where they're perfect copies. The
Hmm.
pictures, the navigation, the payment processing, all of that looks perfectly identical, and it's so easy to be fooled. So don't click on anything that comes in by email. That's
All right,
really
that's
where
probably like,
things start.
yeah, that's your top tip. And I think too, preying on people's impulse spending, but maybe also taking a beat, having someone in your family come look in case you feel like, is this too good to be true? Can you take a look? Cybersecurity expert Pete Nicoletti, thank you so much for joining us. And of course, helping to keep our viewers stay safe this holiday season, as many I know will be shopping online. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.